Hey, my name is Jobby, and it's time for another Optimus Prime. Is the Transformers MPG Optimus Prime style gen the best Optimus Prime figure ever? Not clickbait? Possibly. So why the slag are we getting yet another Masterpiece Optimus? Because it's been 7 years since they released the last one, and I'm really still doing this shit.
What's the point of a Masterpiece figure if it's not animation accurate?
Once upon a time, I did say that Masterpiece Transformers should be as animation accurate as possible. But again, 7 years. Fuck off, you fat chud. At least this guy isn't $500, but still a pretty penny. Link in the description. And you'll save a pretty penny thanks to Rocket Money, today's sponsor. Rocket Money is a budgeting app that helps lower your bills and spend your money better, which is super useful if you're particularly irresponsible. It condenses all your subscriptions into one place, where you can then decide if you want to keep them or cancel them. I could not believe some of the bullshit I've been wasting my money on. Why do I have so many streaming services when I don't even watch anything? So stop wasting and start saving, which Rocket Money has helped over 10 million people do. Rocket Money also automatically categorizes your expenses based on your spending habits and provides insights on how to budget more efficiently. Guess what I've been spending most of my money on? That's right, porn. So check the link in the description and go to rocketmoney.com/jobby or scan the QR code to get a free premium trial and start saving your hard-earned cash. Thanks again to Rocket Money for sponsoring the video, and remember, your kidneys are never worth it. The truck mode is yet another Optimus Prime truck mode. What do I even say? The cab is satisfyingly boxy and the overall look is clean, though the lack of an Autobot logo here is a little off-putting. Well, that comes later. Beautiful chrome parts that hopefully won't dull over time, and the back of the truck looks like it borrows from his live-action design, which is something that we'll talk more about later in his robot mode. If they had to incorporate a live-action element, I'm glad it was this and not those stupid flames. It's been over a decade, get over it. The truck bed is a little too long for my liking, but it does a pretty good job at hiding the robot mode legs. And while you don't get a trailer and anti-aircraft gun 3 minifigures, there's still a bunch of accessories that can all plug in when not in use. Incredible weapon storage here, just make sure to follow the instructions. Bit tricky to remember the correct configuration. And of course, the weapons will get more play in the robot mode. The figure is also compatible with the trailer that comes with MP44, with all the accessories stashing away in yet another specific configuration, but that means you would have to buy an MP44, so don't. With how I talk about it, you'd think MP44 was the trailer and not the stupid red hunchback that comes attached to it. You get a card with no stats on the back, what the hell? And the truck mode is solid! Doesn't feel like an impending plastic explosion, but no rubber tires? This is bad. Dice comparison time. Here's the Figma-matic Economy Hiya Toys Godzilla, the Transformers Masterpiece MP10 Optimus Prime, and my other Masterpiece style Optimus. The truck mode's great. What else do I even say? And with the help of this ridiculously oversized fold-out, we're gonna unfold the main event. In Takara's defense, there's not enough steps to justify a full booklet. A Masterpiece Optimus Prime that's actually easy to transform? Not only was the transformation satisfying, borrowing heavily from MP10, the resulting robot mode might be one of the best things ever. It's called Style Gen for a reason. He is stylish. And rather than being accurate to any one specific iteration, this guy is essentially a celebration of Optimus Prime. It borrows and references different design elements from various other Optimuses over the years. And it's all tied together with the stupid sexy anime-esque silhouette. The mechanical detailing is simple but effective, and even features some asymmetrical parts, like the really clean back, Black Lives Matter, and the thighs. But the shoulder parts aren't the best. They could have folded down for a cleaner profile, but they might just be a reference to the G1 toy shoulders. Even some of the best Optimus designs have it, so I'm not even mad. And this head sculpt is sublime. I love the slight dynamic angle of the antennas. Also features some beautiful light piping that works from practically any angle. Light up feature? I barely know her. We've come a long way from buying third-party stickers for the MP10 Optimus. This looks so full of life. Makes me wonder how they'll do the eventual dead version. On that topic, of course there's a matrix chamber stashed away in his truck tits. And this is the only instance of die-cast metal as far as I can tell. Not even in the feet. Feel free to correct me in the comments like I give a shit. It's fine. And what a fine matrix this is. Also, that incredible weapon storage from the truck mode carries over. You can plug in any of those weapons and adapters to any of these peg holes. And those weapons include the classic ion blaster, swivel here, no bitch grip by the way, thank Primus. And if you plug it into this adapter, you could even shoulder mount it. And the Energon axe has some additional panel lining that makes it cooler than it's ever been IMO. And the shield, a reference to a Siege version, can convert into yet another axe. And that can combine with the Energon axe, which I would not know if it weren't for this comment on my Just Playing stream on Jobby 2. Like, comment, subscribe. Not in the instructions for shame. But my favorite weapons have gotta be these Energon blades from the Bayverse, ironically enough, but the connection is a bit flimsy. I'll take you all on! Live-action weapons with the G1-inspired Optimus goes insanely hard. What also goes insanely hard is the playability of this guy. Holy moly, he's solid! These smooth friction joints and clicky ratchets better not go limp on me over time. Because you bet he's getting posed. Ball joint at the head. Every ball joint can be a swivel. Antennas can rotate. Hinge joint at the neck allows him to look up that far and look down that far. Extending butterfly joint. Rotation at the shoulder, arm moves out, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, elbow swivel, and if you swivel the elbow like so, you can get an even deeper elbow bend. Wrist swivel, hinge joint at his index finger, and a hinge joint at the rest of his fingers, not individually articulated. No thumb articulation, 0 out of 10. Waist swivel, the waist can extend, which allows for an ab crunch and an arching back. Rotation at the legs, can move back that far. Side skirts move up, which allows for a beautiful spread. Thigh swivel, bend at the knee, hinge at the knee pad, ankle swivel, an extending ankle tilt, and a beautiful ankle pivot. You could also attach them to this stand, not included, for even more display options. Poseability here is amazing. This is about as poseable as my beloved Light of Peace, which makes it one of the most articulated Optimuses ever. It's time to pop that pussy. Size comparison time. Here's Modica, Godzilla, my previous review, the Nanmu Studio Not Jurassic Park T-Rex, and my other primes. Is Light of Peace out of a job? Comment below. This won't be everyone's cup of Energon since he doesn't really fit in with other Masterpiece figures, but as a standalone piece, this is one of the best Optimus Prime figures ever. If you only had to get one Optimus figure and don't mind the lack of animation accuracy, this is the one to get. Light of Peace is still the best G1 cartoon Optimus, but the MPG is just a little more fun to handle. Notice how I barely transform Light of Peace. I prefer an official figure over a third-party one. This is a major recession indicator. Thanks for watching my reviews this month, and thanks to all my members and patrons. All you mid-tier members will scroll on screen, while I shout out all you high-tier members, starting with my leader class members. God of All, Daleks, Lawrence, Matthew, Krisky, Lag, Gazzy Asker 76, Small Peepee, Scott Luza, You Know Birkin, Deimos / Mura, It's a Zeus, Jonathan Coco, Dim Sum Garbage, Depressed Tomioka, Nathalia, Edward Ritofin, Soggy Soup, Blast, Mothman, Lulu, Red Hat Pat, Squad Godzilla, definitely not John. Andy Royd, K. Zen Yen, Nick Flaskett, Scarlet Scout 259, Joseph Leroy, Kristen Logie, Cam After Dark, Meep Meep, Jamie Chung, Shade CLW, Funosaurus Rex, Izumi Meowmra, Victor Holiday, KB7623, Swagapotamus, Sundown 268YT, Phoenix Logie, Jess Mark Mikesell, The Amazing Jack, Benjamin Nguyen, Ringo Blingus, Devastating Issue, Drummer Boy 0130, Super Duper Boy, Daggers Boy, Boxhead, The Uncle Show, Rick's Changer, Puppy Nickel, Yeetus McBeatus 420, Breakaway TA, Kana Candy, Saber Redfin, Melania Blade McKella, Autism Guy, Astro B057, Kamen Rider KFP, and Jonas RT. As for my Triple Kiss patrons, A Small Cookie, Artist 101, Adam Boy, Austin Sabatino, BFast 2000, Boney's Network, Brian Denna, Cam After Dark, Cameron Pedley, parentheses Liger 009, Nethy Dash, Delk Trosta, Calcium Crusader, Delta Vortex, Dio Brando, Dwight Wiley, Dylan with Long Thumbs, Ian, Fate, Geralt of Rizia, Jester John, Joshua Surula, Cagnaros, Kaiser Monarch, Ken Rodman, Midori, Melania, Goddess of Rot, Mama Munix, McP, Mighty Snack, Mr. Jaxo, Nathalia Munoz, Not Modding 21, Nozarashi Kenpachi, Pope Onion, Proxy Fox, Riggs and Terror, Rudy Gator, Scarlet Scout, Shade CLW, Smithy Killer, That One Trans Girl, The Munch, The Rukiri Savage, Tropic Panda, Ouija's GB, Zach Carney, and Z Naki Art Z. I'll see you next time on the Fail Box. Use my hashtag to be featured on stream, and tag my lovely assistant, Thirsty for Chicken, either on Twitter, the YouTube community tab, or my official, unofficial, Discord server. Also, thanks for watching the amazing Digital Circus The Last Act in theaters. I hope you enjoyed the return of Jobby the Song on the big screen. You're all lovely. And so is the entire cast. I don't care if you're gonna kill all of us. And I'll see you with more toy reviews in America month. Oh,